So, Mr. Barty, what have you got there? What are you up to?
I'm a bit busy actually. I'm reading my dear friend Fiona's book. Have you ever felt invisible and would you rather be invincible?
Yeah, I'll have me some of that.
Well,
what do I need
why
to do?
don't we bring in my gorgeous friend Fiona into the chair today on Split Ends?
Yes, please.
Here she is! Come on in, Fiona!
Welcome to Split Ends with Andrew and Olga.
So, Fiona, wow! Listen, I remember you talking to me about this when it was just in your brain.
It was an idea.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, so tell us about your book. Like, look, but listen, you've got some exercises to do in here as well. Cobra stretch.
I want to
And a
look like
glute
you.
stretch. I want to see you doing a glute stretch.
Oh, that sounds nice.
You've got to do the exercises before you do the stretch.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. And these are like exercises that anyone can do.
They are. I mean, that's the whole thing. I want to go to everybody. It's never too late. You're never too old. I did this when I was 60. So
You're not 60.
I'm 61 now.
No, you're not.
So, yeah, so I want everybody
look
just to
incredible.
feel they can have a go. Whatever your age, you know, you can start. So.
I love that.
And what kind of got you thinking about this in the... I mean, the title itself...
I know, I love that.
That is your mantra, isn't it?
It is, actually. Well, I do know what's really weird, and I feel sorry for women, that you can't say your age.
Yes.
And
You're damned if you do and you're damned if you
correct,
don't.
and I kind of thought I was coming up to 60. I thought, why is it I can't say my age? And I thought, you know, I'm going to turn it round. I'm going to make 60 the beginning and get into the best shape, the fittest I've ever been, and go out there and be loud and be proud and go, 60 is actually not the beginning of the end, it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that because
Wow.
I think for a lot of women in our industry, we're sometimes made to feel like you have to almost play younger because brands won't take you seriously, producers won't want to work with you. It's like an unspoken.
I think it's such a shame, and since I've turned 60, not only have I become a published author, but I've climbed Kilimanjaro and sort of
incredible.
accidentally become an influencer that I hope I get to hopefully inspire other women to go. Do you know? As I say, never too late.
You have spent a whole career influencing other women through the brands that you've worked with, particularly around fashion.
I have.
So this is a big turnaround.
But
before I listen, I've got to remember I'm a hairdresser.
I know,
I've got some hair to do today as well. So tell me about your split ends.
A quick consultation.
Oh, where do you want me to start? But I've always had really thin hair, so I've had it short for years. And Andrew, you very kindly did a bit of a transformation me in the past, actually, which is how we met.
Yes.
But I get frustrated that there's not much I can do with it really because it's short and it's thin and it's flat.
Okay,
So
well,
Have you always worn it short?
I have since 16. Yeah. So
it does suit you though because you've got nice bone structure.
She has. She's got great features.
Thank you.
And coupled with my hot wand, I'm sure we can make some transformational magic happen
There's
today.
definitely an innuendo there, but I'm going to avoid it.
So are you off to meetings? And what are you
Well,
up to today?
I'm actually off to celebrate my the book launch. So
are you?
yeah, so
Fantastic.
yeah, I've got a bit of a foxy outfit on underneath. So I just need the foxy hair,
All right,
hair
foxy
to go with
hair.
it, please.
Foxy hair, Andrew.
Come on, hot wand.
Foxy hair.
Do
foxy
your
hair.
stuff. Barty's hot wand.
Your hair story.
So, did you feel like you were basically what you do is because you were facing that yourself, that you were struggling and you were feeling a bit invisible, and so you created that space for yourself. And what you've done is you've created somewhere for women to dip into and for women to belong. I think that's so wonderful.
I think the thing that I'd like to think I'm uber positive and I will try and always have a smile on my face, and I want to just make sure people think actually exercise isn't scary. And I think a lot of people feel intimidated if they haven't been to the gym for a long time. So I do kitchen workouts. I do 5 minutes.
Workout?
Yeah, I do 5 minutes while the kettle's boiling.
I love that.
You've got no excuses. You don't have to go to a gym. You don't have to have all the equipment. And like I said, to make it fun and relatable.
Like
and
it's everyday life.
It is. It's you can stick in a few squats, as I said, while you're loading the dishwasher.
A few squats, Olga.
Squats, yeah.
Can you go deeper?
We need to get us. When you've done Fiona's hair, we need to get moving ourselves.
We can
and
do. I can show you a couple
Wow.
of things. Yeah,
Fantastic.
Wow. But was there a turning point that made? I mean, you've kind of been involved with all kinds of fashion brands, from luxury to kind of value. What was the turning point for you in terms of your career that you thought, I've had enough of that, and I want to do something different, and I've got more to give.
Yeah. Well, do you know what's interesting? I mean, I've been very lucky. I loved a career in fashion. I always wanted to be a fashion designer from 11.
Did you? From being 11?
Yeah. No, there's little drawings I did at 11, so everything was geared up for me.
Have you still got some of those drawings?
I have, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
have.
cute.
Yeah. So,
Sweet.
Has much changed about your taste from being 11?
Oh, I think it has. Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
But I think so. I think I've always enjoyed creating things that people get joy out of.
Yeah.
So my last job was fantastic. I loved doing it, looking after the Jaeger brand. But when I left, it was actually, I thought, you know, I feel like I've almost not exhausted what I've done there, but it was a chance to focus on me. And I thought, unbeknownst to myself, I sort of became the project myself.
I love that.
And then subsequently, with people finding inspiration from it, I thought, well, actually, when I was asked to write the book, I thought, well, that's actually another amazing project that's going to hopefully help people,
and
make them inspire them, and make them feel more confident and happy. So
And I mean, it's a fairly obvious question, I think, but kind of you've got so involved with fitness and exercise routines and nutrition. How much has your body changed? Can you describe
Can I describe it? Yeah, no, I can actually. And the thing actually, particularly as you get older, you want to increase your muscle mass.
Build your core.
Yeah. So the big change for me was I dropped. It was only 11 pounds, but I dropped 5% body fat. So what people don't realise, you tend to increase body fat as you get older, and that slows your metabolism down. So actually, because muscle burns more calories than fat.
So does that mean? So that obviously affects the kind of exercises that you would suggest to do as you get older, would you say?
Well, I think any exercise is good, and if you add more weight, you're adding resistance, which will build muscle. But the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn.
Really?
So if you have a higher percentage muscle mass in your body, you'll burn more calories. So you have a higher metabolism. So all those things women get frustrated about as they get older, and then, look at that, you've got plenty of muscle. You have,
58-year-old. Do you want to feel?
No, do you want to do one of them little kissy things?
Therapy.
But it's really hard, because I know for women my age, it's really hard because it's like, I feel so bad about myself that, I don't want to exercise because my hormones are out of whack. I've got an imbalance. And I know that, obviously your exercise is for all ages. I know that you're talking about, hitting 60 and being fabulous, but obviously the exercises that you share are for everybody. They're for everybody, men, women, to get you into exercise. But what would you say to maybe a woman that's listening, a woman like myself that, I have peaks and troughs with exercise. And sometimes I feel great and I'm doing it brilliant. And other times when my hormones are fluctuating, I just want to hide. You just don't feel at home in your body. So where would you start if you are a woman feeling like that? Like, I'm just not at home in my body. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't even like what I see. How do I even start to haul my kind of sack of potatoes? Well, people feel like that. They do, and I know that. People, women,
I 100%
really
get that.
Where'd you start?
So the book starts with the mindset, because you do have to have a purpose that is stronger than just wanting to look skinny. So a lot of it is about find your purpose, whether it is, well, actually I booked a photo shoot for my 60th as a celebration, and actually having that, as a gift to myself, but almost having that vision of kind of what I'd look like and how I'd feel at that photo shoot actually kept me on the straight and narrow. Now it might be, I don't know, being able to run around with your children, or feeling confident or close, but having a goal and a purpose that's stronger than just wanting to be skinny or just wanting to look like someone else. Is the thing that I think is really important. So a lot of the book is about, how do you find your purpose? Then how do you prepare? Things like taking stuff out of the fridge that you'd normally, the rubbish you'd go to, take that sack of potatoes out in case you make chips.
Taking the temptation away.
Yeah, take the temptation away. And then there's a lot about perseverance. How do you find the perseverance to keep to it? There's a P for people, which is about your support network around you and the people to support you. And then the last bit is positivity.
So, I mean, all of that is is so much more mindful and has got more well-being about it than that slogan that we've all been taught over decades of just do it.
Exactly.
Because that's quite empty, isn't it?
It is, and it's not the thing that's going to keep you going.
So I love that your first chapter is it starts here.
100%.
Yeah.
Starts here.
100%.
Because I don't know if there's ever been a time, even when I have been in my gym mode, where I've been like, yeah, I'm going to work out. Do you feel like that ever?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and I think Fiona's right. For me, it's always been around. I'm short, and I would naturally, if I didn't exercise, if I didn't eat well, I'd easily be 3-4 stone heavier, and I don't like that physique.
Yeah.
And also, I've had a career standing in front of a mirror, so I look at my posture and my body every single day.
Same.
But if the book is correct and anybody can follow it, I think Androulla should have a go at following it.
Showing us, Fiona's showing us some exercises.
I think so. I can do that.
Androulla is probably the worst person ever to take on an exercise.
I'm willing to take. I'm ready for the challenge.
Right, sure.
But have you got anything we can use as weights?
Yes, I'll get some weights. Great, I'll get some weights. Am I going to join in as well? I think I might have to, but Androulla, it's all about you.
Come in.
Androulla.
Your dog keeps farting.
No, that's you.
No, it really smells bad.
It's very hard to concentrate.
She's eaten some perm lotion or something. Rotten egg, something.
Androulla, are you sure it's the dog?
Stinks, man.
Okay. Yeah. So are you up for the challenge? Fiona's going to teach you some exercises.
I am.
To get you into the mental well-being state and physically fit for work as well.
Yeah. I want some exercises, like easy ones,
dressing gown off.
Yep.
Can I sit down?
No. Well, Fiona's the boss.
Okay.
We're going to have you standing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we use some shampoo
You're going to keep everything pert here, thank you.
Right.
Everything pert? You want that, Andrew?
Shampoo bottles. Right.
Are you ready?
I want my phone.
Oh, I'm going to
You or Androulla.
Oh, okay. We're going to do some bicep curls.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah, are you ready?
Do I need to take my shirt off?
Oh, show off the guns. Are you ready? We're going to
Up
and down. Oh, look at that. I can see those guns already, Androulla.
And what about if you're at home and you haven't got a shampoo bottle?
You can use a bottle of water, cans of beans.
Cans of beans.
Yeah.
You've got
do it for a shoulder
and
press.
How long do I do it?
That'll do for now, I think. But
That's
I do
it?
20. No, I do 20 of those.
20 of those.
You ready for some shoulder presses?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to squeeze into each other. Up and down. And up and down.
I think you should sing and add some music. Some Greek music, maybe.
I think that's enough of those.
She looks quite confused.
So for me, not long ago I had a baby girl chlamydia. And this area needs some work. So what can I do? I'm a stay-at-home mummy. And, obviously I work a couple hours a week with Andrew, but I'm not going to raise my baby girl. So here is a problem.
Okay. Well, as we're standing up, what you can do a bit of a leg raise. You won't need the weights for that, though.
Should I hold the baby when I do it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, why not? And do that.
Yeah.
And that's going to get your lower stomach. Using your legs, lifting those up.
Okay.
That's going to use your lower stomach muscles.
Oh, how many of these a day?
Oh, about 300. No, I think you do 5 minutes while the kettle's boiling.
I'm going to sit down and have a rest. She's exhausted me.
I can also do the other things at the same time.
Oh, you could. Why not?
Okay.
Actually, holding those up while you're doing it. That's going to be good. Yeah.
Okay.
I can see your body changing already, Andrew.
This is good.
Yeah. I think this is a whole new series.
Can I also do this with like a couple of Subways in my hand?
Exactly.
And actually, you carry on doing those exercises from Fiona, because Fiona's got a really good point as well. It's all about visualization, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
And manifestation.
You've got to picture yourself as you want to be, and that's going to keep you strong.
I want to be with a really nice body relaxing on a beach at Butlins.
Why not? Aim high. Yep.
Yeah, I really want to live the high life and just really, on a beach.
What would you be doing on that beach in Butlins?
Oh, I'd be like relaxing on a sand lounger, maybe having like some dark Coke, chatting to the entertainment officer, you know, something like that, you know, like,
What would you think about wearing?
oh, I'd be wearing like some amazing, like maybe like a yellow like swimsuit, but it's cut out.
Yeah, that's going to show off that stomach
Yeah,
you've
I
been
want to
working
have it cut
on.
out here. So this is the area I want to work out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's the dream. Be lying on the beach at
I
Butlins,
think if you can
looking
picture
good.
that,
Well,
picture
As
that.
my darling friend Fiona says, dreams do come true.
They do. They do.
And she's made her dream come true.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you. You're such a lovely,
Oh,
pretty
well,
lady.
I hope you're going to keep that up at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, can I go now?
You can go now. Leave the shampoo bottles behind. Don't take them with you.
Oh, she like that.
I'll put them in my handbag.
Things go missing quite regularly. Thank you, Androulla.
Okay, bye. Your dog keeps fighting you.
Right, you grab
I'm
a
gonna go
seat.
back in.
Let me finish your toweling.
The treatment.
So, Fiona, I've been telling all my clients about the book coming out.
Thank you so much.
So, when is it out?
Well, it's out now. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at WH Smith's. You can get it at Waterstones. I am so proud. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Oh, and how proud must your mum and your daughter
Oh,
be?
well, they are. In fact, I've made them join in on my workouts actually on social media.
Oh,
I've made Monday Mum Day.
Monday,
Monday.
that's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
so my 82-year-old mum is working out with me.
Oh my gosh, I love
Wow.
that.
Yeah, and then I got my daughter doing some with me too. I had to pick her up afterwards, actually.
What? Because you...
I tied her out.
Oh, wow.
You're incredible. Now, what are you doing here with the hair? Talk us through.
Tousle.
Because I love it. It's very cool.
I know.
Twisting for tousle.
Ooh.
Yes. And then we're going to add some texturising powder at the roots. We're going to add a little bit of gloss and shine.
It's gorgeous.
No flat hair for Fiona.
No flat hair, no
And
flat Fiona.
is this your not your is this your natural?
It is my natural colour now.
It looks like you've had it done.
No, my
It's lush.
my
It's got
dad.
like blonde in it.
Thank you. Well, my dad and my aunt went completely white, but I think they went this sort of platinum-y colour before they went white.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It looks like you've had like blonde highlights put in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
it does, doesn't
natural
it?
colour.
It's gorgeous.
So no, yes, I don't have to have my roots done now. It's
No. Wow. So, what's next? What's next?
well.
Fiona the musical.
Yes.
Oh,
I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. I was going to burst into your song, Invincible Not Invisible then, but
Yes.
you might not like that. So yeah, no, I've got book 2 lined up. So
Really?
yeah, I'm thinking about book 2.
Aftercare.
What are some of the things that we don't see that make Fiona Fiona?
Oh gosh.
How you look after your own mind and your own self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I am relentlessly positive, actually, and I.
you give me some,
Yeah, there you go. Rub off. I'll rub off for you. So I genuinely wake up every morning and think the day's going to be a great day, and
What
go
happens if
out
you
with
get-
that attitude in mind.
I mean, I'm a bit like that. You're a bit like that. But yeah, you are. But what's kind of if something then chucks itself in front of you as a setback, how do you get over that
Yeah.
setback?
Yeah.
Well, I was told by somebody very wise that you can't change the past, so you can't worry about it, and you can't predict the future, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All you can do is live in the moment, and you might have a bad day, but it doesn't mean it's a bad life. So
Oh yeah. Well, I think I
God,
would
I
go. I think
love
I would
that.
go with that. I would go with that.
So-
Do you not think though sometimes, Fiona, that the greatest obstacle is yourself? In your own thought life.
It is. I think we're all our own worst inner critic. And actually, I always go, would you talk to a friend like that?
No.
So why would you talk to yourself? So
know.
you need to talk to yourself like your best friend and go, you are fabulous.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
going to go out
I
and
love
slay
that.
the day.
That's so important for our listeners and
yeah.
our viewers. Just
It
talk
is,
to yourself
isn't it?
like you would your best friend. Would you talk to your friend like that? No.
And that's so true because the whole
So
premise
why-
of Split Ends as well is about it's about me doing some hair and us
Yeah,
having a
but-
chat with my clients
Yeah.
and friends, but it's about well-being.
Yeah, it's
because
about this part of you.
This is what happens in a salon
Yeah.
every day. People sit and talk about their well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the most important thing.
And I'm sure you always say lovely things to people, which must make them feel amazing
Oh,
when they go
always.
I don't
out.
always feel that way, but
No, you do. When Barty says something nice to you, you do feel amazing because you know he means it, and
Yeah.
also you value his opinion so much.
Yeah.
You know, so if my hair looks nice, if he says my hair looks nice, then I know it looks nice. If he doesn't say anything at all,
It still looks
I might get Barty's hot one done yet.
I know, that still is very, very close to me. So that's lovely. Do you share any of that in the book?
I do. There is a whole section on positivity, because that will keep you going on the days where you step on the scales and you haven't lost a pound. That's going to happen. Everybody has a plateau.
Yeah.
But so those days you're going to need to go, do you know, I'm still going to go out. I'm going to, do the very best I can today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You are amazing.
She is, isn't she?
You really are. You're inspirational, because I know, we see this beautiful, tall woman who has fought really hard to create a community and reach out to other women. But we see the end product, but the journey that you've had to get here, you don't always see that.
No.
The moments when it has been difficult,
Oh, yeah.
when you haven't wanted to work out, when you have been troubled in your mind, those are there. That's there with you too.
Yeah.
And it's important that you show that, and that's what endears people to you. That's what makes people want to buy the book, because you are every woman.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm not. I don't want to be polished and unrelatable, and I want to make stuff fun and positive. So I hope that comes across in the book
totally.
when people get it.
Look at that smile.
I know. So lovely.
That's kind of inspiring just itself, isn't it?
So what if there was one piece of advice that you could give that you could give to people listening today, what would it be? One little piece of advice.
The bit of advice I always say is don't compare yourself. The only goal to have is to be a slightly better version of you than yesterday. So you can be the best version of you, but don't compare.
But it's crazy, isn't it? Because two people are so different skills, different shapes, different giftings, different abilities. And also, this is something that we hear a lot on social media. Don't compare your lowlights to somebody else's highlights.
Yeah. No, if you're just 1% better.
Did you get that hairdressing pun there? Highlights, lowlights.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Amazing.
So nice.
Well, I think if you sure you don't put a hairpiece in, you've doubled the look of my
I
hair.
have. Do you know what I mean? You've been
It
bartended.
looks lush. It
Yeah.
looks lush. Absolutely.
Ready for your
lush.
party.
I am ready for partying.
Will you be able to do this at home?
Well, as long as I can borrow Barty's hot wand.
At a party, if you could just rock up at her house every time.
Yeah.